This is Mr. Hackenberger, and I just wanted to give you a quick tutorial on how to make a screencast recording because you may be called upon by this class or another class to do a screencast recording. One of the easy ways to do that with our MacBooks is using the program called QuickTime. It's already built into your Mac. If you go to your desktop on the dock and you click on Launchpad, it will open up the menu of applications, and you'll see here there is a subfolder that says Other. Within that subfolder is this program called QuickTime. When you open up QuickTime, it will actually just change this banner at the very top of your screen. I know something else popped up there. I have that saved because I'm going to show you how to work with that in a moment. When you want to start a screen recording in QuickTime, you're going to click on File and then click New Screen Recording. Now what that's going to do is initially it will bring up this menu here, and it will also have these different sizes that you can scale the screen to be whatever part of the screen you actually want to screencast. It's entirely possible the first time you open QuickTime and set to do a new recording, it may ask you for permissions to use the microphone of the MacBook, to use the webcam of the MacBook, or even a permission just simply to record the screen of the MacBook. Now, when you have these options, it's always a good idea to click Show Mouse Pointer, because when you do that, it's actually going to give this nice little circle to show where your mouse pointer is when you are clicking on items. I also like to determine where I'm going to save the file for the video when it's finished. In the actual recording, this will say record before you start the recording. And then there will be a button up here at the top of your menu bar that is a square within a circle, and that will be how you stop the recording. Once the recording is made, you're going to have it come up and it will show screen recording, and it will give a date and a timestamp. One of the things that you want to do with that particular screen recording is export it. And that's essentially telling the computer how you want that file to be saved. So you have a couple of different options. You can save it as a 1080p, 720p, 480p. That's actually about the file size and the resolution size of the video. And of course, we know those 4Ks are really clear images, but they're also very high resolution and big files. So I usually recommend 720p as your option. It's a pretty good resolution and still a good size for the file. Once you do that, you can decide where you are going to save that file, if you just simply want to save it to the desktop, or if you have a flash drive, then it would show up under this locations area. But since I don't have a flash drive in, I could save it to the desktop. You see that I already have it saved once, but if I clicked save a second time, it would ask me if I wanted to verify that I'm going to replace that file. Okay? So that would be how you engage in the process of not only creating a screencast, but also saving that screencast when you export it.